They play dynamic detective duo Esposito and Ryan on Castle. It's John Huertas and Seamus Deaver.
Yes, it is John. John Huertas, I believe. Yes. Nice to see you, John.
Yeah. Audience,
how are you?
TV news magazines are an especially powerful medium.
They are. I watch them.
I do too.
Yeah, there was one the other night that was really. Nobody was.
Let's just talk
later.
They spread the word about animal issues thanks to their ability to go in depth as well as their popularity with mass audiences.
There were 5 nominees in the TV news magazine category this year. ABC's 2020 covers the dangerous and inhumane trend of keeping exotic animals as pets.
No good.
CBS's 60 Minutes examines the human and environmental threats facing tortoises today. The syndicated Inside Edition features an undercover expose on cockfighting. John, don't. ABC's Nightline aired a searing expose on the shocking abuse of Tennessee walking horses.
Oh, that makes me mad.
He loves horses. Don't get him upset. And NBC's Rock Center with Brian Williams covers 3 critical animal protection issues in a highly impactful fashion.
And from this outstanding group of nominees, 2 will take home the Genesis Awards. Here's a clip from the first TV news magazine winner.
Kentucky has its dirt, but Tennessee has its famed walking horses. With their high-stepping gait.
It's not something that any horse does naturally. This is a totally artificially man-made creativity.
And now there's proof of what some trainers are doing behind the scenes. Made by an investigator for the Humane Society, who went to work for one of the leading figures in an American tradition gone awry, Jackie McConnell. Seen here beating a horse.
They'll apply drops of either mustard oil, cotton oil, diesel fuel, even hand cleaners that have abrasive or caustic effect to them. And then they will wrap it with a plastic wrap, and that will cause the chemicals to essentially cook or seep into the skin and the flesh of the horse, making it very tender.
Then later, the video shows McConnell and the stable hands putting heavy metal chains around the open sores.
And when the horse is ridden, the chain hits that pastern, causing pain and causing that sort of flinch or opposite reaction.
But for the Humane Society video, it would be hard to believe that anyone could treat an animal like this, the way McConnell did, for so long, until he was finally caught.
Please welcome from Nightline, investigative producer Megan Chuchmak.
On behalf of ABC News, our entire investigative team and our fearless leaders, Brian Ross, who you saw up there, and Rhonda Schwartz, who is joining us as well tonight, this is such an honor, which is made only cooler by the fact that apparently Stephen Colbert is watching our work, so that's awesome. But in all seriousness, it is our greatest privilege as investigative journalists to have a platform to expose injustices and bring a light and shine light on these horrible abuses and give a voice to the voiceless. And this was literally true in the case of these defenseless horses who were tortured over and over again in the name of prize money and sport. Happily, though, after our report, corporate sponsors pulled funding from these championships. For stronger animal protection acts, and most importantly, immediate testing was implemented to show signs of abuse in every show horse in this sport. So thank you so much to the Humane Society, and really here's to the intrepid, undercover work that animal rights activists do every day that is so crucial in helping us shine light on this ugly, ugly truth. Thank you.
forests by the hundreds are being laid waste in South Africa, home to 3/4 of the last remaining rhinos on the planet. The rhinos are under brutal and bloody assault by poachers who are after only one thing: their horns.
When you saw it, did you think, who would do this?
I couldn't explain why someone would do such a thing. I just kept on saying, I'm so sorry, boy.
An average horn is worth as much as $250,000, which makes rhino horn, gram for gram, more valuable than gold or cocaine.
You're willing to risk your life to save the life of a rhino?
I'm willing to stand up and fight for the rhino, because it can't fight for itself.
Nobody claims forest habitats being illegally slashed and burned to plant trees that produce palm oil. Over the past 20 years, here alone, an astonishing 196